Hi, I'm Sam the Miracle Man, and I help folks create miracles in their life by getting rid of all that head trash, all that mental garbage that creates stress. For a stressed body cannot heal. So today I want to talk about, discovering our life purpose. Like, why are we here? Why are we having this human experience? Well, first thing we need to realize is that we're born on earth with nothing and we leave with nothing. So our life purpose is nothing tangible, nothing that we can, it's not our material possessions. It's greater than that. Maybe it's a doctor that invents a new medicine that saves lives, a new medical procedure, a scientific discovery that impacts humanity. But it could be much different than that as well. But there's basically two questions that you will be asked in the life review, and this will help, maybe clarify your life purpose. Because I always thought my life purpose was, healing myself with no outside help, which I did. I did that, but that's not really my ultimate purpose, if you will. It's the underlining things that led to those miracles that healed me. It was learning to love myself unconditionally, having that respect, that dignity for others. So they're really the two questions that we're going to be asked at our life review. Do we love ourselves? Do we treat ourselves with kindness, with respect, with dignity? Do we treat others with respect, dignity, kindness, love? That's really all that matters, is how do we treat people? People are not going to remember you by your possessions. They're going to remember you by how you made them feel. Did you make them feel important, that they matter? Were you caught up in all this mental noise? And just forgive yourself if you're caught up in that mental noise. We're always taught to cherish our opinions, our beliefs, for that makes us who we are. Well, that's really nonsense, because this head trash is our garbage, and it creates all this stress, all this worry, anxiety. All the wars, if you will, are basically a conflict of beliefs. But the deep core, we just have to remember that there's divinity within all of us, that all of us are a perfect spirit. We're not this story up in here. We're the witness to this story. And the only thing we can really control in life is how we react and respond to the situation that has presented to us on this human experience. Because we realize that we come with nothing, leave with nothing, but all the time in between is our interactions with ourselves, with our fellow man. How are we moving through the world? That's will reveal your ultimate life purpose. And some of these other life purposes may be egoic, what your mind is thinking. But your life purpose is really here. But just to understand in our life review, there's two questions. Did I love myself? Did I respect myself? Did I treat others with dignity, respect? Because all about how are you making people feel. And people frequently talk, I'm getting off a little bit of a tangent, but people frequently talk about ascension on earth. To realize that you don't ascend while you're on earth. You could ascend at your life review answering these two questions. Did you love yourself unconditionally? Treat yourself with gentleness, with respect? Did you treat your fellow man with dignity, respect? If you didn't accomplish those two big things, then no, you're not going to ascend. Because we're here to learn to be kind and gentle with yourself, to realize that we all face pain, trauma, death. Not everyone pays taxes, but everyone's going to face pain, trauma, and death. They're the things that people are going to experience. But it's how you deal with that trauma. How do you deal with the pain? How do you deal with the pain of others, the trauma? Are you treating them with respect, kindness? Are you reflecting stress upon yourself, making yourself sick? That's not allowing your body to heal, to mend. So just realize the first thing to discover your life purpose is, how did I treat others? And when I felt my purpose was learning to heal myself with no outside help, yes, that was part of the mission. But the way I got to that was through self-love, this unconditional love of self, by removing the head trash, by ditching it, by taking that as not my truth, to realize that I have thoughts, but I am not these thoughts. I am the silence, the peace underneath all those thoughts. And that is our perfect spirit. The spirit knows that all is well, despite the mental opinions. And it's just our human experience. And how do we move through this experience? Usually it's best to be quiet and really trust your insights, your instincts that come. Because that's the whisper from perfect spirit. Because the mind's always creating difficulties, challenges. The mind's just creating constant blocks from loving herself, from treating others with dignity, respect. That we really got locked into our way of being. And it's really about learning to soften, to surrender this garbage, this nonsense. Then you can see some other reasons why you're here. Maybe it's building better relationships. Maybe it is that scientific discovery. Maybe it is this research that you're doing. But there's usually an underlying purpose that's usually missed. Because we're usually here for 2, 3, 4 reasons here on Earth. To learn those 2 big lessons of how do we make people feel and ourselves feel. Then from doing that, what do we accomplish? To realize the more we can relax, the more we can accomplish. Because when we relax, soften this, we're really tapping into that deep creative space within us. This is where all the new ideas, revelations come from, is these aha moments. The mind really has aha moments. It's all this creativity within you that really determines your life, if you will. That's what I just felt like sharing this morning, is discovering our life purpose and really just slowing down. Are you really being kind and gentle and forgiving with yourself? Are you getting caught up in this mental noise, this garbage? And you treating others with dignity, with respect? Or are you being triggered by the mind? The mind likes to drag us around. But we are much greater than that. We just have to learn the skills of self-awareness, of pausing, of not getting caught up in this mayhem, if you will, this chaos. Just stepping back and saying, what's best for me? I lived in that chaos for way too long and nearly took my life from that chaos. I definitely didn't love myself, didn't care for myself. But now that I've learned those big ultimate lessons, life is just unfolding magically in ways I can never understand nor explain. Alright, take care of yourself. Thanks for watching. Check out my site, Sam the Miracle Man. Leave comments below. Share this out to people that may find it helpful. Ask me questions. What videos can I make for you? Alright, take care of yourself. You matter. You make a difference. Lots of love. Wishing you peace.